going to Europe.
I miss you, Jaye.
Yeah.
I miss you, Jaye.
Am I your favourite child?
Of course.
Oh, good. See it, got that on the record. Well, bye guys. Thank you for coming and dropping me off. Love you. Can't wait to see you. I will, don't worry. I promise I'll stay safe. Won't do anything you wouldn't do.
Good to you.
Off to check in, I guess. Bye, Jaye. I love you. Thank you for coming.
Or maybe a little bit earlier, who knows?
Love you.
Oh, make so many memories.
I will. And now you know they're going to be good because there's a G-Wagon on. Love you. Bye. We are going to Europe. It's actually happening. I obviously am all packed and ready to go, and we are literally on our way. Absolutely crazy. I'm super excited. It's going to be so fun. I've just checked in. I still can't believe that I'm here for my trip. Obviously I got my boarding passes. I've checked in. It just doesn't feel like it. I feel like I shouldn't be here right now. I should have another month or 2 weeks or something like that. But all checked in, all good to go. Obviously we're about to go through security and passport control. They actually are renovating Brisbane Airport. I don't know if any Brisbane locals are watching this at the moment. They have removed the golden arches. If you don't know, they are so iconic. I always get a photo in front of them, everyone always does. It's the iconic send off. And this is what it looks like right now. I'm devastated. It's just the tiniest little fucking gate with nothing there. So sad, so lame, but I'm sure the renovations will look good. So anyways, I'm a little bit upset because I was going to ask someone to maybe take a photo of me in front of them just because they're iconic. Every single person that flies out of Brisbane Airport, you always get a photo of them or with them or something. Anyways, off to security, but like I said, all good to go. So far, so good. And I'm actually devastated because I was going to do some exposure therapy or rejection therapy, and I was going to ask the check-in people if there's any upgrades available, but it's all self-serve, so I couldn't. I'm bummed. I was literally hyping myself up and I was oh, it's all self-service, never mind. A little update. So at the moment it is 10:10, so we'll have about an hour and a half until my flight. So time's going past kind of quick. I only just actually left duty free. I wanted to find a new fragrance for my trip because I love when people do that and they've got kind of a signature scent to use throughout the trip. This time I got Gucci Floral. I actually smelled so many, I'm not even kidding. I had a handful of those paper smelly things that I had sprayed so many. I had a few good contenders that I liked and a few that I absolutely hated. Overall, it was pretty good. And this one was just really yummy. I had this really lovely lady that was helping me out because I was just struggling, and she was showing me the best of Hugo Boss and then Calvin Klein, and she did Tom Ford, and I just couldn't find one that I loved. And then she gave me this Gucci one that was good. It wasn't perfect, but it was really good. And then she showed me this one, which is more of a unisex one rather than just a men's one. And it was actually really just creamy and nice. It had notes, period. So I got it, and I've actually already made a friend. The trip is off to a really good start. Checking in on my own and everything was a little bit scary. Yes, I've done it before for domestic flights and all that, but actually doing an international one all on my own, I was oh my god. It's a pretty easy process. Everything was going really well. And while I was waiting in line, I didn't realize that now you need to actually have the plastic bags for all of your liquids, which I only had a little small bottle of hand sanitizer. I didn't actually realize that you needed them. I went past, I didn't grab one, and while I was in line, there was a girl in front of me. And I was do you know if they give you the bags or do you actually have to go get them? And she was oh, I think you have to go get them. And I was oh, okay, I think I'm just gonna jump out of line. She's yeah, do it, I'll keep your place, you go grab one and come back. And we were just talking a little bit, and her name's Charlotte. She was really nice. She's actually on the same flight as me to London, which is so funny. I was oh my gosh, I don't think we're sitting near each other. I didn't actually ask. I think we're kind of in the same area, but she was really lovely. We had a nice chat. She's going to visit some family in London. It was really nice. So I've got a friend. She didn't stay with me in duty free because she wanted to go settle by the gate. Like I said, really nice start to the trip. It's just nice that I've made a friend already, even though we won't be sticking together the whole time. It's nice to know how easy it is and that there's nice people around and other people that are on their own. Probably gonna find a place to sit. I might have one of my Travacons just to kind of knock myself out before the flight, and then we will be boarding. So I'll see you in a little bit. We are indeed on the flight. I believe they've suspended the food service, but they gave us hotels, which is really, really good. Well and truly in the air. I've had a quell, so I'm hoping that it will help me get to sleep. And I'm probably just going to put my loops in, put on my eye mask on, and just, hope for the best. So I don't know if we're getting food tonight. I'm a little bit upset about that. Can't win them all, can you? Anyways, that's all for now.
A few moments later.
We've made it to Singapore airport, so I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update, just let you know how it went, and obviously we'll be boarding our flight to London soon, I believe about an hour and a half's time. I'm with my friend Charlotte. She's just getting some food at the moment. This is the one I was talking about earlier. I found her as soon as we got off of the plane, and we decided to walk together and hang out, but since we're catching the same flight anyway. The flight was actually really, really good. I didn't realize how bougie Singapore is compared to Jetstar. If anyone's flown Jetstar, you understand. The seats were so comfy. They were cushioned. They reclined way further. This is just basic economy, by the way. The food was good. We got fed, I believe, twice. There's like unlimited drinks and stuff, which obviously no alcohol, but I had some juices and all that, which was really good. And overall, just a good experience. And since it was nighttime, I just tried to sleep the whole time. Like, I didn't really sleep that much, but I just tried to do it anyway so I can get my 8 hours. So we got about an hour and a half until the next flight, which is 14 hours. So that might kill me a little bit. I'm just going to try and align to London time. So I'm just going to try and sleep for the beginning. I might have another Travacom just to see if it'll help take the edge off. And then after that, I will probably just stay awake, work, edit the vlogs, read on my Kindle, stuff like that. And yeah, we'll just see how we go. I'm pretty excited, but yeah, live, laugh, lobotomy. I'm also not going to worry about getting any food since we will get fed on the flight, of course. We board pretty soon anyway. I'm feeling pretty good. Obviously, it's been a little bit stressful, like being fully on my own, but it's been nice having like Charlotte around, just like an extra person. And even on the flight, I was sitting next to two pretty cool people. I don't know their names. I didn't actually ask. They were pretty nice as well, similar to my age. And yeah, we had like some okay chats while we were there. One of them was from the UK, so she was just giving me some advice and all that kind of stuff. Although she's never really been to London, so it wasn't like the most helpful, but like it was still nice. If you don't know the Jewel area, which is the part with like the cool waterfall and stuff, you actually have to go through customs to get there, and we definitely could, but just feel like it would give us a little bit of a time crunch. And also we went past it on the train because we had to go from Terminal 2 to Terminal 3, and it's not actually on yet because it's not 24 hours, so the waterfall's not even running. I'll show you the footage up here. It still looked cool, like it still looked really nice, and this airport is so big and so cool, but I was like, oh, not really worth going in. So we went to the butterfly garden instead. All the butterflies were asleep because naturally it's like dark outside, even though it's I think like 6 a.m. It was funny. It's all good though. We did see some butterflies. Also saw a cockroach as well, and it was fucking so hot. I forget, but it's literally 30 degrees outside because it's so like tropical and everything. And I guess technically because it's north of the equator, it's summertime here. I'm used to like the Gold Coast winter, so I'm like, oh my god. I fear that I'll be in for a little bit of a shock when I get to Europe. We're just gonna keep on trucking, getting along. But yeah, I've had a good start so far, and I'm hoping it'll just continue and I can just be at peace. And I'm excited to check into my hotel and just like sleep and have some alone time just in my hotel. I'm glad that I didn't check into a hostel for my first night, because even though I could definitely get it done, I just think it'd be nice to like settle in, have some me time, just like have a shower and just like relax, edit, read, and then tomorrow after a little bit of sightseeing I can check into my hostel and have my first hostel experience. So stay tuned if you want to see some of that. That's kind of my update for now. I will see you when we're on the flight probably. No way. A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah, the seat number.
Yeah.
Okay, it's over here.
Alright, bye. I'll see you on the way out. We've had to split up, unfortunately. On my way to my seat. Just a little update while we are here on the plane. We've just had our breakfast brought out. It was so delicious, honestly, so yummy. At the moment, it is 11:15 in the morning, so it's still pretty early. London time, it's about like 3 a.m. So I'm gonna try and go back to sleep. I haven't really been able to sleep on this flight because I was like waiting for the food. I was so excited. I do need to get some beauty sleep, but after a pretty good start, this flight has been really good, probably better than the last. I find that day flights to me are a lot less stressful and like they just feel a lot nicer, and also this plane is a lot bigger. I also have the middle seat free next to me, so we have a lot of extra space, which is like super nice. Good vibes on this flight. 10 hours and 50 minutes left to go. We're 3 hours down. I'm actually feeling pretty good, so like I said, I'm going to try and go back to sleep and see if I can like align my body clock. Once it kind of gets to maybe like 8 a.m. London time, I'm just going to force myself to either read on the Kindle or like do some editing or something like that. I just thought it'd be nice to try and get a little bit more sleep so I don't crash when I'm there. At the end of the day, that's probably the best anyway, because if I do crash when I'm there, that just means that I will have a beautiful, good sleep. Wish me the best of luck. I'll check in probably a little bit later, maybe when we have a little bit more food or when I'm kind of editing or doing something like that, and I will see you then.
Several days later.
Hey guys, I am back again. I just wanted to check in because it's now about 8 o'clock London time. It's, I believe, like 5 o'clock Brisbane time from memory, I believe, and 3 o'clock Singapore time. It's getting a little bit later in the day. We're about halfway through the flight. We have 7 hours left until we get to London. I actually believe we must be running a little bit ahead of schedule, which is really good because it says that we're like a tiny bit over halfway. So I think maybe it'll be like 12 and a half hours, which is really good since it's meant to be about 14. Now that it's kind of daytime in the UK, I've had a little bit of on and off napping. Like honestly, I haven't really had a good sleep, but I have probably had maybe like 4 hours where I'd like sleep for 30, be awake for 30. I'm a little bit bummed because my Wi-Fi has stopped working. I think it's because we flew over India, which they did tell us was like a no internet zone for some reason. And then also I think it was the same thing with Turkey as well. I don't know if we're still in that zone or not. Mine hasn't worked since we kind of went over India, so I'm a little bit upset about that because I can't talk to my friends and all that. I've decided in the meantime, I think I'm just going to read a few chapters on on my Kindle for a little bit, try and finish off the tandem read. I think I will get back to also doing some editing as well. I'm just not really feeling like having to import all the files and stuff right now. I kind of just want to like relax and just read and take it easy. And plus, like I said, I've still got 7 hours left, so still a lot of time. Hopefully we get a little bit of food soon. We did have some earlier, of course, but I could go for like a little bit of a snack. I also still haven't even gone to the toilet yet, which is kind of amazing if you ask me, because I really thought it would have had to go by now. We are living, laughing, loving. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I had a nap, and then when I woke up, we were kind of going over India and all of the blinds were closed. I closed mine because I was having a little sleep and didn't want it to be as bright. I had my eye mask on, and then when I took it off, every other shade was drawn. So I don't know if the staff made us or if everyone just decided to do it. I'm really unsure. Either way, it's a little bit dark in here now, but that's okay because like I said, I got my Kindle, so it doesn't matter. I think having the seat next to me free definitely has made this a bit better. Plus the actual aircraft itself is a lot bigger and more spacious. I'll check in a little bit later, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so we're out at London Heathrow Airport. I actually can't believe that we've made it. I feel really good. I feel kind of the same as I did when we landed in Osaka. Same kind of vibe where I was a little bit nervous, but now as soon as I'm off the plane, I'm like, whew. We're going to baggage claim, and then I'm going to be catching the tube into the city. So I think it's about maybe an hour-long trip from here into Covent Garden, which is where I'm staying. I will update as we progress. Made it out all through customs, really fucking easy. I literally got a trolley here for my bag. I could not be bothered carrying it. Like, I don't know, not a big deal, but they just had so many trolleys. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, like I deserve this. Anyways, we're heading to the tube, to the underground. I just have to get on the Piccadilly line, and we're getting off at Covent Garden and then straight to the hotel for check-in because it's like 4 p.m. I actually feel really good. That was so easy. I'm like a boss. Not that it's very complicated going through airports, but you know what I mean? Also, that's my trolley making noise. Amazing. See you soon. Eurosummer, not for the week. Hi guys, I've made it to my accommodation. I have just checked in. It feels so good just to be able to sit and have like a bathroom and a bed and just like a room to like be in without having to like have other people around. It's quite small. I just booked like, honestly, it was the cheapest one that I could find in like a decent area. It fits the bill, it's perfect. As I've already said before, I'm just here for one night and then tomorrow I'm moving into the hostel, but oh my gosh, I needed this. I definitely could have gone to a hostel tonight, but I just think like to unwind after literally 25 hours of travel needed. And then if you actually include the drive to the airport, waiting at the airport, the actual flight, the layover, the second flight, and then the tube getting here and all that kind of stuff, I reckon I'm looking at like a 30-hour travel day, like 30 hours of constant travel. And look, it was good. Obviously I'm gonna do like a little bit of a breakdown, but like it feels good to just like be able to relax now. Like I've made it, I'm here. Eurosummer underway. Oh god, that feels so much better. I should have done that ages ago, but bitch was busy. Bitch was busy on the tube. Let's just rewind a little bit. So obviously I flew with Singapore Airlines. It was actually really good. Like I cannot fault them. Yes, the travel time is long, but that's not Singapore Airlines' fault. That's the fact that I came from Australia and I'm coming to Europe and flew into London. That's just unavoidable. Like no matter which airline you go through, obviously it's gonna take fucking forever. Maybe next time I'll fly like domestic to Perth, see some family, stay there for a few days, and then fly direct from Perth. That way it's just like one plane, do you know what I mean? Like it's still really long, but it's just like one and then you're like done. The food is so good on Singapore Airlines. Is that a police car? Honestly, the food's pretty good. I'm used to flying Jetstar, and when I flew 8 hours to Japan, it literally gave me nothing. All I got was the free water, and that was it, and the most uncomfy chairs ever. But with Singapore, super comfy chairs, blanket and pillow, free movies, free Wi-Fi. It was so good. Plus, the meals were actually really yummy and so filling. The 14-hour flight was a bit brutal. That being said, like, I didn't feel sore from the chair. I didn't feel, like, hungry because I didn't have any food because I got, like, 3 meals, or like 2 big meals and then like a little snack I think in between. I had my Wi-Fi the whole time, except when we flew over India and like Turkey, there's like restrictions or something, like you can't have internet. So those were the only kind of areas where I couldn't have internet, which was really unfortunate. But other than that, like free internet the whole time. The attendance was super lovely. And also I got really fucking lucky on my flight from Singapore to London because I was sitting with this guy and we had no one in the middle. So I had the window seat, he had the aisle, and there was literally no one in the middle seat. So that made it a lot nicer. I still think it would have been okay if someone else was there. Like I only got up to pee once, so I literally just stayed in my seat the whole time and was unbothered, which is nice because we had extra space. We didn't even put anything on the seat between us or anything like that. We literally just sat and just like did our own thing. I have to say that one was probably one of the best. And even though it was super long, like I think 13 hours or whatever, it was just like good vibes. Do you know what I mean? Really fucking long though, like really fucking long. We got there in the end, it's all good. And now I'm here and I feel so good. I think I'm gonna go outside and just like go for a little walk around. I don't really know what to do. Like tomorrow's kind of when I'm starting to actually like do things. Today's just like a write-off. Might just kind of do a walk around the area, kind of get familiar, even though I'm literally moving accommodations tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed watching me do a 24 I hope that you enjoyed coming with me on my 25-hour travel day from Brisbane to London. It was hectic, but we got there. There were some times on the flights where I was just feeling a little bit like overwhelmed because obviously I'm across to the other side of the world, all on my own, no friends, no family, nothing. So it is obviously quite overwhelming, and that is just a natural feeling that can come up sometimes. I'm ready to seize the day, seize this trip. I know that it's just gonna be so much fun, so I just have to live it up. I think I'm just gonna shower really quick before I head out because I'm feeling gross. Like literally I've been in this for so long. Lots of love, guys. Peace out. Thank you for coming along with me, and stay tuned for London vlogs. After London, we're going to Paris. Like, there's gonna be so much coming, so I can't wait to share it with you all. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.